From the book The Witnesses by Clive Sansom, The Innkeepers Wife. I love this byre. Shadows are kindly here. The light is flecked with travelling stars of dust. So quiet it seems after the inn clamour, scraping of fiddles and the stamping feet. Only the cows, each in her patient box, turn their slow eyes as we and the sunlight enter their slowly rhythmic mouths. That is the stall, carpenter. You see, it's too far gone for patching or repatching. My husband made it, and he's been gone these dozen years and more. Strange how this lifeless thing, degraded wood split from the tree and nailed and crucified to make a wall, outlives the mastering hand that struck it down, the warm firm hand that touched my body with its wandering love. Now let the fire take them, strip every board and make a new beginning. Too many memories lurk like worms in this old wood. That piece you're holding, that patch of grain with the giant's thumbprint. I stared at it a full hour when he died. Its grooves are down my mind. And that board there, bearing its knothole like a missing jigsaw. I remember another hand along its rim. No, not my husband's. And why I should remember I cannot say. It was a night in winter. Our house was full, tight-packed as salted herrings. So full instead we had to hold our breaths to close the door and shut the night air out. And then 2 travellers came. They stood outside across the threshold, half in the ring of light and half beyond it. I would have let them in, despite the crowd with my husband, the flagon in my hand, and half the inn still clamouring for wine. But when trade slackened, and all our guests had sung themselves to bed, or told the floor their troubles, I came out here, where he had lodged them. The man was standing as you are now, his hands smoothing that board. He was a carpenter, I heard them say. She rested her arm, the child was lying. None of your crease-faced brats squalling their lungs out. Just lying there, as calm as a new-dropped calf, his eyes wide open, and gazing round as if the world he saw in the chaff-strewn light of the stable lamp. Why I should recall a scene like that, when times I would remember have passed beyond reliving. I cannot think. It's a trick you're served by old possessions. They have their memories too. Too many memories. Well, I must go in. There are meals to serve. Join us there, carpenter, when you've had enough of card company. The world is a sad place, but wine and music blunt the truth of it. The Woman of Samaria. He came to me with his eyes and asked for water, stretched out his hands and spoke. His mind burned into mine like the known sun. My picture of thoughts broke. I had not noticed him at rest by the wellhead, shadowed by the rare tree. But as I carried my shame into its coolness, his eyes awaited me. I tried to avoid them as I drew the well rope, talked through a mindless hand. I saw his robe cross the speckled sunlight, his feet stir the hot sand. I saw his face. It was white with road dust, whiter than any stone, but his eyes were ageless and deep as well shells as they met my own. They uproofed my brain with their profound gazing. made the heart a molten thing. Every perverted thought unveiled itself under their questioning. He spoke of water to cleanse the spirit. I tried not to understand. He followed me along the road of my evasions when it ceased in sand. He brought me home from my self-forced journey. He showed me my own soul, cracked and dry as a discarded wineskin, and he made it whole. He came to me with his eyes and asked for water, stretched out his hands and spoke. As I carried my peace back to the streets of Sideshaw, a new world awoke.